Alright, what's going on, guys? We're doing Nazeru's Gates campaign mode. For our hero, we have level 5 hero, 3 points in the Samwares, 1 into toughness, 3 points into swordsmanship. And for the upgrades, we have 5 into archer, 2 into barracks, 3 into mage. We have 1 point into rain of fire and 3 points into the reinforcements. I did not put any points into the artillery this round. Now, getting into this battle here, we have a barracks.
What?
Well, first we have a artillery. I should say we have a barracks, but we have artillery over the top left-hand side, that little roundabout area, and we have archer, mage around the bottom left roundabout area, archers in the center, barracks over on the center as well toward the top to create a little choke point, and then over on the right-hand side we have the artillery and the archer tower. Now, I went ahead and upgraded the archers right away because I feel like they're going to need the DPS, clear off the little guys. Notice the artillery are on the roundabout, so you know what that means. Of course, we will be having the ground pounders, but this level in particular is going to be very useful because there is a surprising twist at the end, and you can see this menacing looking gate. There's kind of suggests something big is going to happen. Well, stay tuned for that. We also get introduced to the level 4 wizard tower, which is amazing, and you're going to see that in a little bit as well. Level 4 mage tower, it's one of the 2 mage towers in this game, and it does a lot of damage. It's kind of like the mage tower you just want to have a lot of, whereas later on you'll see the necromancers, and those are kind of like more of a specialty tower that creates choke points. But there will be introduced to quite a few more armored guys this level. As you can see, the immortals already on level 4 here. We're going to drop a big rain of fire on them, do a fair bit of damage, and then Alaric, of course, being the boss that he is, can create a lot of Sam warriors, and those Sam warriors are going to be crucial this level, so make sure you have 3 points into Sam warriors, whatever your level of Alaric is. See, mine's level 5, he's actually almost level 6, but make sure he should be at least like level 3 or 4 by now, and I recommend all points go into Sam warriors for this particular level. We already have a level 3 mage tower on that roundabout at the bottom left, and this is wave 5, so that is the magic damage is going to be very, very important. So make sure you do that. And then we can see 3 level 3 archer towers and then a level 2 archer tower. So a total of 5 archer towers now to clear off the wolves and a lot of the little guys. And then the mage tower, of course, to deal with these immortals, which are going to be quite the pain in the butt. And the artillery early on is just not going to do enough damage, especially with their armor, to deal with these guys. So we really want that mage tower. Whenever you see little roundabout areas like this, it's really good to put either a ground pounder or a mage tower. And here we have, of course, we have the mage tower at the bottom. So the idea is that the ground pounders at the top deal with all of the little squishy stuff, and then some big things come by and it gets hit with the mage. So that's what we're doing. Over on the right hand side, you can see the summoner guys is stealing a lot of mummies, and you just really, really big of a nuisance. It's crazy how fast they can summon those coffins, which release the mummies. So we are having artillery, and it's going to help a lot with dealing with those things. And of course, the barracks are trying to stall out the mummies themselves to prevent them from summoning stuff. We had to rotate our hero over to the right to deal with some of that. So the archers and the artillery are going to be huge here. I had lost a couple games to them just because they just overwhelm your defenses if you're not ready for it. So really pay attention to that. We also see these giant wasps that break up into a bunch of little wasps. So another reason why we are upgrading our archer tower. We already have a level 4 archer tower now at wave 7. And yeah, just multiple level 3 archer towers and already a level 4 archer tower. We'll be introducing another barracks over on the right hand side to deal with a lot of these trimmer guys that try to slip past your defenses. And we will slowly be upgrading our artillery to get the ground pounders. I'm not rushing them this time. I didn't feel like there was a need to rush them, but you're definitely going to want to get them upgraded as we go into these later waves. And we have a total of 4 barracks. So I'm not rushing barrack upgrades. I feel like they are just kind of as needed to stall out. Most of our damage is coming from the mage towers and the archer towers. Now, wave 9, we have the ground pounder on the right-hand side. It's going to be crucial for these scorpions and the little trimmers, just everything that tries to rush us. It does so much damage, and it has so much coverage because of the roundabout. It gives you so much surface area to attack with. Mortals coming on the top left-hand side, just a big group of them, 1, 2, I think it's 6 of them. And mage tower already level 3 on that top left-hand side. It's going to be, in addition to the fully upgraded mage tower, we need the maximum amount of mage we can to chunk through these guys' armor. The game, on veteran mode at least, introduces the executioners here at level 10. We saw them a little bit earlier at Buccaneers Den, but now we get lots more of them. And we need that mage tower, we need the archer tower chipping away at their health because they have a lot of health. So like you can see there, I upgraded the barracks, just rotating things back and forth as I see fit. They're great. Barracks are awesome when you can put them in these kind of central lanes where they can cover both lanes, kind of act as a mini hero. They can rotate back and forth. So always keep that in mind when you're placing barracks. Try not to place them over on the side and little corners where they're not going to be able to rotate, unless like you can see the top left there, unless there's like a good spot for them. You know, you don't really want to put any other kind of tower there because you're not really getting much coverage. So barracks are great to tuck in little corners, but generally speaking, if you're going to be putting a lot of points into barracks, you want them to be in areas where you can rotate them back and forth to cover multiple lanes as needed. But anyway, cruising into wave 12 here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully upgraded archer towers, 2 fully upgraded artillery now, ground pounders on both sides, and then the fully upgraded mage towers on the left-hand side, which the game decided that they were going to put all the heavily armored dudes on the left-hand side. So hey, makes it easy for us. We will have an upgraded archer tower or mage tower at the bottom right, but you can see we're at wave 13 and we're not even level 2 on that. So mostly we should focus on the left-hand side for the mage towers. And we're letting things cruise in. I got the Scorched Earth upgrade on the artillery, and it does so much extra damage. I really, really dislike the summoning skeleton guys, or the mummy summoners. They can quickly overwhelm your defenses, so they should always be prioritized. Have your hero attack them, put your reinforcements on top of them. Just do not let them summon too many guys, because they will absolutely wreck your defenses, and they can cost you lives deep into the game where you've already spent a lot of time, and then you end up losing a life because of one of those guys. But this is the final wave here, wave 14. Get some more executioners. We get more mummy summoners on the right hand side now. Just all these mummies streaming in. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, I believe. 5 of them even. Quite a few. There's really, really a big nuisance. Scorched Earth is really going to help you with these mummies though, because it really shreds them. A pretty good rain of fire there. Kill off the good damage to the immortal and the executioners. We have 6 more immortals coming in the top left. 2 executioners. Mummies are starting to be chipped down on the right hand side, and then the archers are kind of just pushovers against the mage towers, just absolutely slaughtered. Nice Scorched Earth there with the artillery, the good damage, and those guys should fall no problem, especially with the mage tower there. And I moved my Alaric over to the right hand side now just to wrap up the rest of these mummy summoners. Playing around with the Assassin's Den because why not? We have the money for that. The other 2 bottom ones should have level 3. And with another rain of fire, that pretty much cleans them up. Now, here's the plot twist. Oh no. We get the boss! A groovy mage. It almost reminds me of the Aladdin mage for some reason, but anyway. He can turn your guys through towers into sandcastles, which is super annoying, and he can one-shot Alaric as well as any reinforcements. The Sand Warriors from Alaric is going to be absolutely essential because I recommend you just keep him back, and he can summon the Sand Warriors, which create stalling for the genie. And then just drop your reinforcements, obviously, whenever you get the chance. That will stall him out quite a bit. And you can see, just like that, he is dead. So, of course, this is sped up a little bit, but he didn't even get past our second or bottom mage tower. So, pretty easy if you can know how to handle him. And that is game. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good one.